Hello, viewers, and welcome to another edition of the program Talk to the Camera with me, Isatu Smile Sesay. Today, the camera, the Government Wharf. As Government Wharf, na another community where we go want for make people know what they go on a Government Wharf. What are some of the things them where they go on with the youths, them, the people that where they live in a Government Wharf, where na good thing for them, and also waiting at some of the challenges where people where they don't Government Wharf they're facing. Hello, welcome to the interview. Your name and who that you be.
Isatu Smile Sesay, Chairman Government Wharf Community.
Okay, so how many years you don't be chairman for a Government Wharf Community?
Approximately I will be 7 years. Yeah, from 2015 I'll be the chairman of this community.
Okay, so how I can choose the chairman?
On a two election, interested candidate can come to register. Then we call the Minister of Youth. Then he can organize the election for you, and then declare the winners. That's what we can do. But you get time process, which is for 4 years. By then, me time go down by the next year coming. And another leader will come back again and take over from us. We stop.
So you don't take 7 years now as the chairman. So I go on for let you tell viewers, 7 years, what you don't do for your community?
We don't do a lot by helping hands. Like we don't get a project what we do for we use them because not everybody go for be employed and not everybody is skilled worker. So we get a project to be right now for a boat for fishing. So that then go out there and sort out for themselves and then sell, they make money out of this and then take care of their families. Because not to everybody they are way that educated. And not to all everybody they are way in a skilled worker. But they are all part of the community. So you never consider everybody. So what the first to think of that the one that we need more help, not the youth, because we get a lot of them have. If I'm not kidding, roughly we get about presently is about 568 youth within 20 to 31 years. Then we get above. So we've been CCA we need for target them. And I forget them together. So pass we for go through maritime. We had a project, twinning the couple share responsibilities, then help we sort the boat out and then begin fend the living. So we reduce that laziness among them and then we inspire more for letting them go learn something and then skill work, then do that thing for their life. So now that's the first thing we do. The second one we get a challenge, we get a sidewalk here. When I foot beach, we lost a lot of people in there. Approximately we lost 6 people in there, we don't die. Because of the side of the walk, not get a guard. So also again we'll be seek the help of my time again. And others helping hands for let them get a guard. So that we picking them because I did the market day, the hospital road, the school road, everything. And more picking in the past for go school, belly woman, them pregnant, all that they didn't use. So but if it don't become so dilapidated. And then we lost life then. So we've been trying to fit that. Let we seek this, let it be something done. And then we'll be succeed through the help of my time. Under the corporate social responsibility, the help we see them through. Now we're safe. Better for anybody for work now.
So what about the water business now? So?
Well, we get small because we don't get tanker and we don't supply we can buy water, then load them from Tunguma. Yeah, they will get pumped them, but not to every day because not 3 times per week you open normally. So like so pass with the stakeholders in the buy the water, we store at the tanker them so that the people don't go straight for them.
So what are some of the challenges we on the face now? So?
Well now, the first challenge we face now, public toilet. This dilapidated one I need to use now. Understanding. This now we the community belong. So we look at for the government help or any help and for the help we'll get a toilet. There will be public toilet for the people. Then before them begin do the fishing and the water or whatever. And this don't become so old now. As you can see now, it's old. And we're afraid that one crack and go down people there. Understand? So we need the help of a public toilet. And then also we got people that we own sister, them mama, they in the community way themselves. We don't look at any way for help. But the only way help they can to pass you say now business people. Pass you help them with loans. You understand? But despite that, they all sit back there and the pressure they come more to because we get people that lost their husband and they are we widows them, we're not ageable, young, and we the leader then became so much pressure upon them for help. Then picking and get school program or then they beg you. Then picking and get it so you don't be everything to them now. But you say one for me to become independent. Well, I don't become independent. They must do something. And unless we get that way they do, where they take their mind and fend their own, they will get lesser burden. So pass we ask for loan, and then we not get that people they help with, but we do on them seriously because while the government help them because we know that we trust them, and we know they can deliver. Just that they not get the connections and they not get the right people for meet for let them help. But we as a stakeholder of the community, we believe in them. We know see them go do extremely well if the government even consider them a little bit.
I'm talking about the public toilets because as I just look the place now all eye on them like a jetty like. So I go want for let you tell viewers why you not decide for put the public toilet on top of this jetty where the water they down instead of una do am na the land.
Okay, well now we not been get the finance. This is a community-based work. Sort them out from every local person there, contribution. But if you do them the land, the expenditure will not fit for that. Then secondly, we never dig a septic tank wherein this toilet will go. So all this we consider them. But the best all been see that let we build an now we not go build them. Then it less for the cost will be a little bit lesser, and then people then will get access to them. Everybody will get there, there, you get access to them because the minute you see them, say this they make them for public.
But picking and they use this side.
Yeah, picking and they use them as well.
But look at the road for coming inside.
Yes, all these night challenges will they face because they tell we make them all thing correct, but like anything they use by day by day years, you must need for rehabilitate them or either refurnish them or either restructure them back again because things don't go down weak, something don't go wrong, but you need money.
So what's another message where they at all with you don't say so?
My message at all this, we seriously in need of this public toilet because we like how you say them now. We said afraid for picking them. Many not get because not all time they home. Some of they go job will come back again. So if they can meet accidents, somebody fall down, somebody makes so where you get you stand as a leader, very very irritating because say you need for do something, and this thing now not in your hand. So we ask the corporate partners that we want for help. They don't consider we on that. It is very pressing now.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
My name Tutu Bello.
How many years you don't take na government wife?
Over 40 years.
Wow. So na government wife you born?
Yeah, born I am in.
Okay. So during the time where una be come up na government wife, una be younger than this. So how government wife they look like?
Really government wife compare then this then the and now. Not two different things you they talk about. Government wife first them will be small. They even see people in it, see houses them around. Now just we no more you go see, And then the way we they go school, where we go up, now we go see motorcar. They even see motorcar can down the end there. Because then in the, Yabilek village, you understand those days. Where you look at those days and now, you go see say na two different things that you they talk about so.
Okay, so what's in change about government wife?
Really, government to have changed a little bit, but I go tell you say still government to have not change, especially when it come to certain facilities them we community forget government to have not get them.
So like waiting at some of them communities then some of them facilities then they so where government to have not get.
When you talk about community center, government to have not get them. When you talk about school, government to have not get them. When you talk about say vocational institute, government to have not get them. And we get a lot of people in there. We get vulnerable women them there. We get men them there. They're not there even work, So when you talk about say facilities, honestly, we go tell you say we not get facility now.
But the land then are government were for some of them facilities then they?
Of course we get land then for the facilities then they.
Okay. So what in the woman then they do now so for their living?
I go tell you say government to have the woman them. Now we not demand them as well, because now we go do small thing for bringing money for support the home. The man they not get job, and not really easy for them. If you watch with the woman them, now we go, we buy fish, we go sell, or we go buy fana market, we sell put pepper, we put yabas, we sell, just for make we able for support the home.
So as we see government wife now place Usai ABC water dey, because any outside dem call wharf na side outside water dey reach na side them. So during the rain season, Nunaki ever experience flooding?
Well, we not experience flooding, but we get this what we call high water. When the rains they come, the high water can bog we at times. I remember 7-8 years ago, water been spoil one of our structures then because the water been so everywhere it be the knack, the pan body be get for broke.
Okay, but as this place now open place and with the Sisay picking and they around, when I don't get any incident like picking left na water.
Yes, but we picking actually not the left na water anyways, because by the time picking for them, you go here you say, oh picking up for them and go rush for go pick them, you know, especially where this bridge no be make. Picking don't miss for left na water na upside under. The Pekin come out school, the Kana house, you know, and it sleep, and the road was very bad. It sleep go down, but by the time it go down with the Allah, the men then be able to go rescue them.
Okay, so what's another message where they send out there to women groups them concerning the woman them na government wharf?
I want to send a message, and I want to say thank you very much, because this is an opportunity for even me where they talk to you. I get a small organization where they run a government welfare, where they support speaking woman them. But I could tell you, say, it's only me. No, I don't get sponsor, I don't get nobody. So if any woman they out there where they look for people for help, with a big let them can non-government to have, I go tell her say, Boku places the where he said and go help government to have. They're not the help winner. It's not easily government or even individual can do na ya. For can help we, assist we get picking now, and we they suffer a lot. We the woman and now we they feel the pinch past demand them. Because you know now woman we always there for cover demand them. So we they beg if anybody they out there we want help, let it can non government to have, let it can help we and the picking them.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm for the Camara.
Okay. How many years you don't take that government wharf?
More than 30 years.
Don't take more than 30 years na government wharf. During the time where you be the come up, how government wharf be look like?
Well, initially, maybe the car up government wharf na community we been get bad name. But this time around, at least under the leadership of Chairman Sanfa, things don't change. You understand? Until we don't big now, we don't go school, we don't get to picking there now, the community don't change.
Okay, so what would they talk about government wharf for the purpose of the interview and person we not ever can salon? How we go able for locate government wharf? Usai Mutka go put hand on, and how we go able for no say na government wharf are there?
Well, any pathway where they na Sierra Leone where one friend government are easy, because you can say left me na bus station, where the bus station you must ask usai government will go there, or you say city council, they left you na city council, you go reach na government wharf.
Okay, so anything change about government wharf?
Yeah, something change. One, the road network. Under the leadership of Paul Soba Mazakoy, the former executive director, but right now I get case matter in a court. You understand? That man they try for develop this road now this community.
So waiting they go on at this community right now where they keep on going.
Well, now in this community we get business. 60% of the people in this community are business people. They sell drinks. You understand? And people in there where they do sand mining, they'll get fishermen there in this community.
When you talk about sand mining, who side then they go mine the sand?
Now they go mine at Obalunge, then get machine boat where they cross. Go Obalunge, go take the sand, don't count on there.
But we not saying it's outside the sand they park. So how then go able for cross with the sand? So outside then can offload.
Also in Apso right now, look one boat park. Now they go take the sand now Lunge Kautam. Now also they offload. Look the evidence there and look the sand and park here.
So what are some of the constraints them own at the face now so right now?
Well, right now the constraint of the fair and one lack of public toilet facility in the community. As you talk to me right now, look the evidence. The community at least will be always some amount. We don't try for counts on development now. Yeah. At least one transfer the toilet from that point there to this point. At least they are not safe for now. But now we don't lack of finance. So if government can help we with finance, at least we go able to manage this place as public toilet for the people in the locality.
So which are the message where they at all with you don't say so?
Well, the message now I get for the government now, at least, just as they say, 60 to 75% of the people in the community and our business people there, and if they support the soft loan, you understand, that will be able to transform people their life.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Yes, me name is Mr. Jeff Udolphus George. Me are the Secretary General of this community, Government Wharf Community.
Okay. So how many years you don't take Government Wharf?
Government Wharf I done there from 1964, 65, 1964, 1965.
So now Government Wharf you born?
Well, no, me I born Kemorida na Lasakila area, Albert Academy. I go Albert Academy School up to Form 5. Then before I start for work, I work for 15 years in the NP. Then I can't there because I don't have the community. I just can't there now.
Okay. So since you come now this community, how you they see the security of this community?
The community in all that secure. The community maker they talk so. Though we live very close to police station, where any small thing, something we want big or small, we can run go there quick. But at the moment, we've been done ask so NGO we don't ask Maritime we prepare this place like a bridge for we. Where maybe self be right something like a project where that now don't give chance for the worker and this corner place that for pass.
Okay. But like I'm aware so now WAF and plenty people in perception for the WAF then go take and say all type of people go can down na the WAF or can stay. But how na the cope with the youth man them in this community?
The youth man them we get people there are some the way born now, some the way they come. It can be them bad name bad talk with them talk say na girl then they boy then they are me are they against that. No boy no girl na. Because the responsible people in there, most of the people then they go school. And not past would not get for go school yet too. But now we not get school at the community. And they ask like you know this good network like I say, then I talk to government, they allow get it at least one small school now. We not get a school now because you say now school education and the key. And you say educate a girl child, educate the one whole world, because not to a family only. So this will ask government for security, police. Alerts, we they get there at any time we call them, they can't rescue.
Okay. So waiting at the message where they are told with you don't say so concerning Government Wharf.
Concerning Government Wharf, as they say now we not get certain facilities because we not even get public toilet seats. Like how as you can see, then the Hamburg people in the country dirty the place. We get certain sign now where we don't report them they. Like that big market, they get one wastage now when a pipe then can put it is somewhere. Now they empty and people in there with the sell cooking now we don't there for years. So we don't use for them now. We been don't make report at this one at one time we reach up there, but they not take and serious, you see. So we ask government make yourself send here for we now because we need for make this place smaller, make them more fine. Then we need school. We get mosque in Abona, so but now like a school more once. Let them go assist we now so.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
As soon as I listen to people where they live down Government Wharf, waiting and talk about the things them where they go on so where they lack, as then say they're not able for create job opportunity for some of the youths them. But the great challenge now where they facing, they not get public toilet. As they say some big offices them are where they up like the Central Police Station and also the big market, then pass a pipe where they can down to them when at the waste pipe and where that's they affect them serious one. So that's now one of the challenges where then they face, and also they call for help for me them go build schools and other thing them for them at this community. Mina Isatu Smile Sesay. Until we meet again to another edition of the program Talk to the Camera, I say tata.